Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Heather Lloyd Martin. I am the CEO of SuccessWorks Search Marketing, and today we are going to talk about how to create a clickable title. If you've done research in SEO or SEO copywriting, you've probably heard a lot about the title and how important the title is for search engine positioning. And it's true. You want to have really good titles across your site. It definitely helps. At the same time, there's a way to create titles that will actually help encourage the click-through from the search engine results page. Something that a lot of people forget is that your first opportunity for conversion isn't when people actually hit your site. It's on that search engine results page. It's when they're looking at your listing and comparing it to the 9 others they're seeing. So let's talk about how to make that happen. For folks that are new to this and they're not quite sure where the title lives, the title appears above your browser window. So if you're working on Safari or Firefox and a Mac, it might be right there in the center. For Internet Explorer, it would be in the blue bar above every web page. You will also find the title in the back-end code. So if you're not sure where it lives, you can look for that particular type of code where you see title, and that is what's going to render above the browser window in the back-end code. It's also the clickable link on the search engine results page, and that's what's really, really important, as we mentioned, is that it's not just writing it for the search engines in order to get them to position the page the way we want them to. It's also to help encourage the click-through. So what I like to show is that the title is like a headline. So imagine you're standing there in the supermarket checkout line and you're bored and you're looking around and you see the magazines. And there's a reason they put those magazines there, man. It's because they want you to pick them up and buy something else. It's a point of purchase sale. And how they do that is writing these sexy little tidbits on the cover in order to get you to pick it up and start leafing through it, because they know once you've picked up the magazine, then there's a high probability you just decide to buy it. So things like Dr. Phil on the Women Men Love and Get Your Dream Body Now. For this particular target audience, that is something that would be geared and written to attract them. So that's how you think of your titles as well. It doesn't mean that you have to make them sound like this. You want to make them appropriate for your market, but there's a lot of ways to do that. So we talked about how titles serve that dual purpose. I want to show you some examples of titles that are all within the same vertical. So all of these companies sell printing services. And the top one, the one that's highlighted, it is a nice, sexy title because not only are you seeing that the key phrases in there, so in this case it's business cards, but also Vistaprint makes sure that everyone knows that these are on sale and that it's 25% off site-wide. So Vistaprint has done a really spectacular job making sure that they have the key phrases in their title, but they also pair those key phrases with a benefit statement. And I've mentioned in previous things before, anytime that you can pair your title with a benefit statement or a call to action, some local folks have even tested putting phone numbers in their title to help encourage people to just call. That can be a really excellent technique. And you compare the Vistaprint result to the other two, and you can see that although they describe what the site is about, what the page is about, so from a descriptive standpoint, they've done a good job. And from an SEO standpoint, they've done a good job. From the user standpoint of looking at the search results page of the first opportunity for conversion, you can see the difference between those other two results and Vistaprint. So this is a huge opportunity for a lot of companies because they might have adequate titles. They might not be seeing the click-through they want, but their titles are adequate. It gives you an opportunity to test them, to shake it up a little, and yes, still include the key phrases, but look at other ways that you can create the title that might be more engaging to the user. So just know that titles have a very specific structure. They're about 50 to 75 characters, including spaces. I try to keep mine to about 69 characters. Every title should be unique for every single page. Yes, that is every single page on your site. Even if you have 10,000 pages on their site, you want to have 10,000 different titles. It's like walking into a bookstore. You might have 10,000 books in that bookstore, but every single book has its own title. So should the pages on your site. And of course, you want to include the key phrases that you use on the page. Title creation takes some time to learn and master. You're writing within a very specific character count, and you're trying to shove a lot of words and concepts into a very small area. But if you have any additional SEO copywriting or content marketing questions or need training in how to write titles or how to write SEO content, please let me know. You can also learn more from SEOcopywriting.com, my site, and you can sign up for my blog, SEO Copywriting Buzz, where you will be getting free updates every Tuesday with the latest and greatest SEO copywriting information. Thank you very much, everyone, and I look forward to talking to you on a future call. Take care.